Welcome to my podcast.
You will be transported to this
Welcome
place.
to my podcast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Molay. This is Peptalk.
Yeah. We got a very special one today. Yeah.
Damn,
I'd like to
son,
welcome
where'd
you all
find
to the
this?
Lavishlifemagazine Peptalk, where we fuck
Damn,
with nothing
son,
but
where'd
the
you find
hottest.
this?
Are you shit me?
Damn, son, where'd you
We
find
got a
this?
very special one today. She just touched down. She's in the building. What's up, lady? Liagivenchy's in the building. Help me welcome in the building. Let's welcome her. How you doing? What's going on?
Oh my God, I'm great. How are you? How are you?
Hey, I can't complain. You know, I really can't complain. We in those times where we really can't complain. We gotta just thank God that we live in. Am I right?
That is so true.
Yeah.
That is so true.
Yeah.
A lot's happening this year, and if you could wake up to talk about it, that's a good day.
That's it. That's it. That's it. It's a good day. Speaking of good days, you done had some good days. I must say, you definitely done had some good days. Let's start with. Let's just start with. Let's go back because, you know, we're gonna go back. Yeah, we're gonna go back. Tell everybody the name Liagivenchy. How you come up with that?
Well, Leah is short for my real name.
Okay.
And Givenchy, I grew up watching my mom dressed in like nothing but Givenchy, however you want to put it.
Okay.
She was always dapper, always in the latest.
Mhm.
I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world, still do.
Right.
So I
As
kind
you
of got
should.
that from her. I was
Okay.
very intrigued by the name, and it just exude confidence and strength and just really slick. So I think that kind of like I embody that brand. So I kind of like just ran with it.
Okay. I like it. I like the name. I ain't gonna lie.
I appreciate it.
I thought she was affiliated to the mob because Givenchy. I'm like,
That's how rumors get started.
I'm like, hold on, is that a mafia name? Nah, but we love the name. We love the name.
I appreciate it.
We definitely love the name. Talk to us more about where you're from. Tell everybody where you're from. Where Lee is from.
Well, I'm a worldly person, but I was born and raised in Guyana.
Guyana, yes.
And some of my family's from Brazil, so I went to Brazil and I was there for a few years, and then I came to Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, okay. Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn
They
raised me,
chiming in.
adopted me.
They chiming in. They want to hear this interview, as they should. We appreciate them.
I'm
We
telling
definitely
you, Brooklyn
appreciate
came
them.
and adopted me, and I'm here now.
Yeah. They definitely did. They most definitely did. They came and represented. We appreciate that. We definitely appreciate it. So, we know Flatbush is in the building. We appreciate Flatbush. We definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I want to go back. I really do. I want to go back. Let's take them.
How far you want to go back? Let me hear this. How far you want to go back?
Oh, can we go back then? If that's the case, let's go here.
You know what we do?
Can we go this far back?
Oh shit, yes we can.
Fuck, you got your hand out.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Niggas know where it comes. Fuck, you got your hand out.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yo, we don't fuck with broke niggas.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Nah, we don't fuck with broke niggas coming at me, bitch. A hand out that I'm not a palm reader, no. Bankroll mafia, we thuggin' with it. If you ain't
Damn,
talking
son,
like
where'd you
we
find
fucking
this?
with it. Pussy Chanel, ass candy painted. Pussy
Damn,
brothers
son,
gon'
where'd you find this?
Oh, yeah.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. Let's go back then. Talk to us about the concept and the palm reader and the whole. Just talk because, I mean, I did the research. Yes, I did. I mean, we supposed to do the research, right?
That's a fact.
So we did the research and we saw that palm reader definitely did his thing in New York. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that.
I mean, coming in as a female MC, I felt like there wasn't representation of what the real deal is when it comes to like man and women dynamics, especially relationship wise. And it's like, I know a lot of girls and a lot of my friends that hold a man down and, you know, are sometimes the sole breadwinner or the you know, the biggest breadwinner. And yet the narrative that you hear every day is, you know, fuck bitches ain't shit, you know, bitches don't, they always broke, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, what bitches y'all talking about? Because I don't know them girls.
Right,
like
right.
Everybody I know got their own thing going on.
Yes.
You know, whether they're even with a man or, you know, doing single-handedly handling their business.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to come in, you know, around that same time, Chris Brown had to hold these hoes in loyal and all that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. You kind of lying because most of the people that I know, the women is the one that's really handling the money. So I'm gonna step out and talk about it. You hear bitches in this, hoes in this. Okay, we gonna deal with y'all palm readers. Trust me.
Yeah. She should, and it was definitely monumental. Let me just say that because it gained its life on 105, right?
Yes.
Talk about that experience.
Shout out to Sus One.
Yeah. He
actually break it, you know, back then. So shout out to DJ Sus One. He did his thing with that.
Oh yeah, he definitely did. Talk to us about it when you first heard it on 105.1. How was you?
Listen, I didn't even know that it was gonna be dropped that night.
Right.
And I'm in the house. I'll never forget. Talking to a friend of mine, and I see a Facebook chat is calling me, and this is somebody from New Jersey. Mm-hmm. It's a Facebook acquaintance. At that time, we ain't friends, but I'm like, okay, must be something going on.
Yeah.
So I answer the video chat, and it's her aiming at her, you know, she's driving and she's, you know, she's aiming at her radio and is screaming on the radio like, yo! I dropped the phone right away because I didn't know what to do. I'm like, what? So then I run to the living room. I turn the radio on and it's being pulled up like 3-4 times. I'm like, oh my God.
Surreal.
Like it was one of those surreal moments. Like you could pinch yourself.
Right. That's dope. I mean, isn't that what you got into it for? Those surreal moments?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right.
It was very, very rewarding. It was very rewarding.
Yeah. People don't realize I call you sis because I was introduced to you through the late Jason Bourne. Can we talk about him?
Oh my God.
Can we talk about him, sis? Jason Bourne first brought you across our desk over here at Lavish Life Magazine. You meant something to him. You really did because he always pushing you on us like, hey, listen to, we got leak. Listen.
Right.
You know, R.I.P. to
you know,
the bro,
I'm laughing
Bourne.
from not crying because every time I think of Jason, it really, really hurts. Like he was taken from us way too soon.
Yeah.
He was my brother along with my business associate, you know.
Wow.
Like Jason was somebody that will call me just to check in and make sure that I'm good. I would do the same thing to make sure that he's good. You know, sometimes he will call me 2:00 in the morning, sis, you out? Nah, you in? Yeah, all right, cool, take care. Right. You know what I mean?
That's
like
him.
Jason was that kind of person. And I always tell the story of when I first decided to do music. Mm-hmm. And because I used to write music with some friends, and you know that wasn't really working as aggressive as I would want it. Right. So the first time I decided to put music out, I remember the first person that tapped into me was Jason. Like he hit me on Facebook and was like, "That's you," and I'm like, "Yeah." He introduced himself. He's like, "That shit is hard. Send it over." Right. I send it over, and he was like, "You have anything else?" And I started sending him music, and he would start helping me, kind of like not write anything, but come up with concepts and ideas.
Right.
And then at that time, he had his magazine blog that he used to write, and he was the first person that ever gave me a blog write-up to say this is a legitimate artist.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all need to watch this person.
Yeah.
First person was Jason Bourne.
Wow.
And I think he had compared me like Foxy Brown and Kim and a whole bunch of other. It was flattering at that time because I'm like, hold on, I respect him because I see a lot of people respect him in the business. Yeah. And for him to have that type of, admiration for my work was big time. So when I got that call, I didn't know what to do. Like, it was hard to take. It was really, really hard to take.
Yeah. The underground media has lost a big, huge, significant person in this game. Jason Bourne, may he rest in peace.
Peace, yes.
Like, we done came here and We ran to some joints, but we didn't really run through what we really came here for. Don't we got the new video that's been playing in the background? I know people's been seeing it. Let's get into Deception. That's what we came from. We came for the new stuff. She brought the new stuff by us, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the whole concept. Let's let them hear it first, and then we're gonna talk about the concept. If you just tuned in, you're here live with us. We got Givenchy in the building, and we're just talking, pep talk. That's what we do. That's what we came for. But she's in the building with us. Let's kick it.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Because I took a trip with your bro, and we was in Jamaica, in Montego Bay. We was out there chilling, just kicking
Shout out to Shauna that's gonna check in.
Hold up, let's make sure though. Can I get your permission to play this? Because I don't want to get hit with copyright infringements.
Oh, definitely.
I gotta ask. I definitely gotta ask.
Definitely.
But yeah, this gives me that vibe. Like, I like that. Like I said in the beginning, I like the fact that you're able to switch off and on. The sound,
right.
It shows the creativity, So, Deception. There's a lot going on in that video, though, I must say. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot going on in that video. Who hurt your heart? It was what? This dude, it just looked like, right? I mean, I'm saying right. This your video. But third party talking. But it's like, when I seen the video, it's like, okay, this dude know he messed up. She about to get him. Talk to us more about Deception. Talk to us about the concept.
I mean, the conception of deception. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Shameless plug. I got a blog coming out called The Conception of Deception.
She plugging it. Okay. That's what's up, sis.
But deception was basically pieces of my life along with some of my friends. We go through things as women all the time, and we really sometimes think that we're the only ones struggling with this. We go through heartache, and at the moment when you're going through it, you think the world's about to end.
That's a fact.
But when you're in love and when everything is good, you think that you're on cloud 9. Like everything is perfect. This person is Jesus in the the flesh. And the deception of it all is when we give everything, and then you get your heart broken, or you give everything and then that person turn out not to be what they proclaim to be in the beginning. And being who I am, a lot of my fans, I wanted to be real with them, because a lot of my female fans especially, they look at you and they think, okay, you look a certain way, you drive a certain car, and your life is perfect. And when they going through things, I wanted to be able to present them with music that they can go to, because growing up, I know when I was going through stuff, or when I wanted to feel a certain way, I put on a Tony Braxton, or I put on a Michael Jackson, depending on the feeling that you want and the emotion that you want to be pull out. Right. So I always wanted to create music like that. And when I was going through what I was going through, and then I was getting feedback from friends of mine of what they were going through, I'm like, wait a minute, maybe this is a moment, and maybe we can turn this into one of those records that people go back to when they want an emotion. So Deception actually came from that, like a real place, wanted to connect with my female fans a lot more, and just showing that we all human and we all go through things, but we come out on top once you're persistent with it.
That's dope. That is definitely dope. I agree with you 100%. 100%. Matter of fact, I think we got a clip of it. Yeah, I think we got a clip. I think we got to go. We're going to get to it, though. We're going to get to it, because, this is Pep Talk. We got to do that. We here with the Sid.
I'm glad you love it, though. I'm glad you love it.
Nah, I love the video. I'm not going to lie. I like the whole concept and stuff like that. Talk to us about what do you need when you go onto a set? What kind of, walk us through it. Like that day when you about to shoot your video, what that feeling is like.
Well, I actually, I have one of those ability to do like a split personality kind of thing.
Right.
And it's very like you got to put yourself back in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm performing the record in that same red look, or any one of the looks, I'm putting myself back in the situation that I was in that conjured this record in the first place.
Right.
So you're feeling the hurt, you're feeling, the betrayal, you're feeling the deception, but then to get to the happy part of the video where I'm dancing, it was like, okay, but then you got over it, you got through it.
Right.
We gonna celebrate.
Yeah.
So as much as we tell the story, we still gonna be in a celebratory moment, and feeling at the end. So it was one of those things where I kind of wanted to just embody and embrace the actual record and to bring it out visually. But it was exciting because we spent a lot of time, the girls rehearsing and, trying to get the steps right and stuff like that. So the outfits, everything was meticulously planned down to the T.
Right,
So it was
right.
like, okay, this is it. You can't turn back now. You got to go through this whole video.
Right. That's dope. Right. That's dope. They call you Miss Beethoven. Come on. We investigate. We do our research. Talk to us about Miss Beethoven. I like that name. Where that came from?
Well, shout out to Robin H. She's the one that gave it. A really good friend of mine in Houston.
Okay. Shout out
she
to
gave
Robin
me that
H.
name, Beethoven. But Beethoven came from me being a composer and a creator, and not an artist or a hip hop artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Beethoven was a composer, right?
Yes.
So with me, I'm very, very involved in every aspect of my creativeness. So whether it's the beat, whether it's because me and my manager Ryan, we actually directed this whole video, coordinate outfit, all that stuff. So I'm very meticulous and hands-on with everything.
Yeah.
So Beethoven came from that aspect of me being, part of the creative part. Like even the beat, like I picked some of the elements of the beat. Okay, I want this type of hi-hats. I want this type of, 808, regardless of what it is. I'm involved actively in it. And then I'm the only person writing all my stuff. So it came from that.
Which leads me to my next question. I'm not going to lie. I was going to ask, do you write your material? But not only do you write, because I know you do, but you've done some ghostwriting. You've done some ghostwriting.
Yes.
Right?
Well, I actually do write all my stuff, 100% of it.
Right.
Like I said, I will take ideas or I will take feedback from people from time to time, but I do sit and write 100% of my records. And yeah, in my early days, I was with a particular group of guys, and I used to do a lot of ghostwriting for them. Yeah. At that time, I was very wet behind the ear and green, so you didn't know what was paperwork and all that stuff. It was just rhymes at that point, Yeah. But they would pay you, you write, and then once they realized, oh shit, she's taken off as an artist, then we had contracts that came in, and it was like, okay, you can't, disclose such and such. So then it kind of like had your hands tied, and I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter, they make or break me, but it's cool.
Yeah, I get it. I love it. So we got the new single. The video is playing, Deception. What's next? What we got next? What we got coming down the pipe?
Well, Deception is only one from about 7. So right now I actually have 2 albums that are already finished. Okay. And I'm working on this LP. It's going to be called Givenchy Code. And it's going to basically be records, something similar to Deception, but just chronicling, getting over the bad situation of a deception, and being in a good space now, being happy with yourself, moving forward, just showing that, okay, we came from here, but we can keep going and keep moving forward. We have about 2 more videos that we're about to wrap up also. I have a record called Handstand that's going to be coming out very soon too. So we got a lot of stuff in the works. Oh yeah, we know you working. You keep busy. I mean, you keep yourself busy, and that's a good thing. It's never not working.
You're never not working. You got a hashtag that says that too. Am I right?
Never not working. Yep.
I love it. Come on, man. I'm media. I do my investigation. I love it, though. I love it. I just want to say, man, I thank you for coming by and presenting this dopeness. This is really humbling. And to be honest with you, hold on, I got to grab this because I had to look at it. Somebody just passed this to me. It says digital cover feature, Liagivenchy, exclusive edition, Givenchy special. It's going to be a Givenchy special.
Oh, really?
Lavish Life Magazine. We see you on that cover.
I appreciate that.
That's gonna be dope. I think we can make that happen. What do you think?
That would be super dope. I would definitely appreciate that, and I'm humbled.
Yes. Like I said, we here and she's here. Let everybody know, Lee, where they can find you at, your social media platforms, where they can get everything at. Let everybody know.
Well, all my handles the same. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter is Liagivenchy, Leah, and the brand Givenchy. I also have my website. I am Liagivenchy.com, so you can just Liagivenchy.com. Either one's gonna take you in there. We got music up there. We got new merch that we're gonna be placing up there very shortly. But everything from online interviews and stuff like that is gonna be up there. So yeah, all my handle is the same, Liagivenchy.
She was in the building. And this closes the show. I'm D. Molay. Liagivenchy was in the building. She had a phenomenal time with us. And this was Pep Talk. Thank you for stopping by.